Hey tubers, Bart coming at you with a way overdue mail day. Been out of town for about 3 months, and so this is 3 months worth of goodness. There are some awesome cards in here. It's like Christmas all over again, as these have just been stacking up. I had my wife send me pictures of them just every once in a while, so I know the shipments are getting there. But yeah, so no particular order except we'll go raw first, and then slabs next. But here's what we got. We got 97th Zenith Z Team, Steve Young. Beautiful card, great condition. It'll look even better when I take that peel off. We got Archive Signatures Jason Worth out of 51. Love these cards. Great designs, good pictures used, on card, low numbered, and already in a magnetic with a nice little seal on the top there. So I never feel compelled to even remotely break those out and send them in to get graded or anything. They just display fantastic by themselves. Here's a cool one, 96 Bowman's Best. Atomic Refractor Lee Woodall, former first team All-Pro for us. Here's a tough one and a beauty. These Panini Hall of Fame cards that they've been doing for about a decade now, I guess. Couple every year. He had a couple in different uniforms, but he's finally got one this year in 49ers. These are out of 50. So, really cool. I think this one is my 8th Niner. Would love to see a Fred Dean someday, as well as a Patrick Willis next year. That'd be great. Still need to get the Rice in Montana. Everybody's just asking so much money for those. This is, I think, 2019 Panini. That is just a collector piece right there, out of 100. Great shine on it. Been watching it forever. The person never gave a discount, and I finally caved. 97 action-packed Crash Course. Always loved this card, the texture, the thickness. I love the action-packed itself. The picture used might have been a stock photo or something like that. It looked good in the picture. The edges are ate up, which is expected, but this was only a $2 risk, so I took it anyway just to say. I don't know. When I bought this, I was like, I'm not sure why I bought that card, but red ink on card, real ones autograph from Topps Heritage when that was a football thing as well. Got spots and stuff on it, so not a great card. So not sure why I did that, but sometimes it happens. I think this is the silver. I gotta look it up. But Pacific Revolution, Panini now Revolution, but these used to come out in 97-ish, I believe, 97 Pacific Revolution. So I love this insert set because it matches the old school ones. I sent a Debo and this McCaffrey in. I think they were the copper ones, so I think they were, I'm not sure. I thought those were out of 50 as well, but this sure except doesn't look copper, does it? But the McCaffrey got an 8, the Debo got a 9, so I was looking for another McCaffrey to send in. So there's that. But that's an foreshadow to I have a PSA sub to show you guys as well. I'll probably get to that in a week. Red Shimmer Prism out of 35 for Fred Warner. Just a sweet color match. The centering looks fantastic. That's what I'm eyeballing when I'm, scrolling through eBay and stuff. So, good slab candidate there. Don't usually do this, but this card was talking to me. Defensive Player of the Year, Treasured Moments from National Treasures out of 10. So this is the gold one. This is for the auto non-slab PC. And when I initially saw it, I was like, oh man, that looks so good. I guess I'm supposed to slab it. But on second look, because the condition is fantastic, but that left-right centering is not going to cut it. So cool. I have no guilt by leaving it in the non-graded situation there. Panini XR, George Kittle, purple out of 25. What year is that? 2023. I thought that was real cool. And he doesn't always have good photos, not squared up and stuff like that. And I like photos that they're kind of squared up so I can see the numbers or close to it. I love seeing patches, especially captain's patches on the uniforms and stuff. So I was all about this one. And I like this uniform. I do not like with the white pants and the white shirt, really. I don't remember winning too many games when we wear that combo, but I do like the red with the white. 97 Finest. This is amongst the rarest of the rare versions. This is the Uncommon Refractor, and it's also embossed, which means there's texture to the surface where it's raised. And then you can kind of, easiest way to see it, especially on eBay listings, is you can kind of see the depth because the front is raised because the back is pushed in kind of thing. And if you can see that right there, that's where you get the embossed part. And so that's the thing you need to spot on eBay if you're looking for it, if somebody's claiming embossed, but you're not sure, because they do look pretty similar a lot of times, but pretty cool. One of our starting corners back then. I just wanted an insert of that variety. And so I snagged that one. 2014 Topps Chrome Gold Refractor out of 50. Well centered in everything. Anquan Bolden. Didn't hit any Pro Bowls with us, but he is a future Hall of Famer and had some 1,000-yard seasons with us. So, big fan of absolute gold stars out of 25s. These are, let me see if I can get the light to hit you. Look at all these stars going all over the place in there. They're just gorgeous. And then obviously, with us a Niners fan, a gold anything insert low numbered like that is just money in the bank, right? So that is this year's, right? Nope, that's 2022. Here's this year's. That's about a 25. And let's see if I can see it. This, I think this one is the, nope, it was the other one. One of these had like a print. Yeah, you can see a print line on that right-hand side. It's been a mixed bag. If they hold you accountable for those in the grading process. I send them anyway and take the risk, and usually they do okay by me. All right, that was, oh, one more raw here. Big old booklet. Triple threads. How do you say no to these types of things when they pop up? Out of 18 49ers, 07 triple threads. Those are 6 big names there. They snuck in the Alex Smith, but it's time appropriate with this trio for sure in 07. So pretty cool. All right, slabs. Check this bad boy out. Ooh, let's see if I can. That's a 7 there for you. This angle, I'm gonna have tough getting the whole slab in there, I guess. But Sports Card Hall of Fame Network. Myself and Scotty Tradition are on there doing as the football commissioners for nominating Hall of Fame cards for the Football Card Hall of Fame. And we added this one to the ballot this year, and just looking it up and researching it and process of adding it to the ballot, I just said, hey, it's time I add this to my PC. I opened so many 1990 Pro Set back in the day, and I honestly did not think this card existed for a good number of years. Saw it in the Beckett magazines and things as far as a listing. I didn't see the picture, but you know, as a valuable item at the bottom of a almost worthless set that I was collecting, and didn't believe it for years. But they're out and about now. They can be had. They are very hard to find in any type of good condition, so I'm real pleased with that 7. 05 Ultra Gold Medallion Peyton and a PSA 10. A sucker for gold medallions. Love me some Peyton, so there you go. Love this card. Look at that. Rawlings had an issue, and these are hand cut, super low pop, especially for a guy this way. It's just surprising how low pop these are. I mean, we're talking single digits in the grade and single digits above it. All right, so pretty small. There's a couple different ones. I like this pose the most. Obviously creased up and well loved, but the creases aren't in the face, and all the other particulars are still present, and a very well centered hand cut card. So digging that. And the man. Always collecting these all-star cups of Hall of Famer types and big names. So if Finally picked up the Buster Posey. PSA 10 from 11 Tops. Those cups are a lot smaller in like 2010 and 2011, but still pretty cool. This is a must for a Niners collector of my age range, I'll say, right? The Chase card from 91, Upper Deck. I hadn't picked it up for years. Always looked at the card and wanted it, but early on, these were just people would send them in for PSA DNA only, so they didn't have a card grade, which I'm a registry guy, so back then I was doing Montana registries and things, but I also didn't like the blue label, but now everything's red label, but if they don't get a card grade and just PSA DNA cert on it, then it doesn't count towards any Montana sets or anything like that. So people were just grading them wrong for years, and so it was just this hodgepodge. But finally got something I was looking for. Didn't have to go crazy because it's, you know, an 8 but an auto 10, and just kind of a must-have for the PC, for the long-term PC type stuff. Always picking these random ones up for kids and stuff like that. Try to keep my kids in the collecting a little bit, just giving them a taste. So one kid gets that one. Another kid is more into the sports and stuff with me, and made a Kittle fan out of him. Really like Heroes cards and the inserts themselves. This was cheap, so I bought it in the CSG, thinking, I don't know, maybe I'll crack it out and submit it for him or something. But this is the first time I've ever gotten one of these CSG holders. This thing is solid. Very nicely designed. The label is clean. Probably doing too much with 4 lines of info there. Maybe I could have, I don't know, put that together or something like that. But this is nice, and I'm impressed most with the plastic. The plastic is doing good to me. So I don't know if I give it to the kid like this or if I do crack it out. But I'm OCD, so you know I'm not going to switch over or anything like that. Obviously, the PSA's got a lot going on in the goodness, but these are nice. So I'm impressed. I figured I'd pass that on. All right, I'll try to keep it moving, but I got a bunch here. 3 months. Guys know I like to do a lot of displays in the man cave. I had to forfeit the man cave while I went overseas, but when it comes back, you know, I got lots of sets and lots of things that I put in the displays, but one display I just want to have random awesomeness, and these are those types of cards. So I got a couple of those in here because it was kind of a focus area for me here in the first couple of months of collecting. So here's your 97 Metal Universe Jordan. There's the Kobe. 2 great cards. I'm not sure why the person sent this in. I kind of have to break it out in order to display it properly with all the rest of the set. But finally, the final card I needed from 08 Topps Dynasties Autos. I thought I had finished this, and I ended up buying a Rice that was redundant in the... I bought a second one, but I knew it was different when I bought it, but the difference was that one of the Super Bowl 23 ones has blue ink and one had black ink, and so I was thinking it was the other one that I needed, and I needed 24. Finally found this, got it at auction for like $100, barely 100, you know, like $103 or something like that, and when other people were trying to sell them for $2.99. Pretty happy with that, because these are harder to come by. Those are out of 25, so... there's 3 Montanas, 2 Rices, and then a whole host of other players. So it's a really neat team set to have that many different guys with different autos. One of those random awesomeness cards. I love 69 Topps. I love the color on this one, the pose. I knew I needed to have a big name, Joe Namath, in the PC. Outside of whenever I pick up his rookie card, which will hopefully be in the next year or so. And this is the one I came to choosing. So PSA 7, 69 Topps, fresh slab. I think I bought this when I was here during the holidays, and it just didn't show up back at Christmas. But one of those ones I was watching, and the seller sent me an offer, and I just marinated on that offer for so long, like, hey, that's a pretty good offer for the grade and everything else. That's the price. And minimal snow on the face. Centering presents well enough. I dig it. My kind of card in a 0.5 for sure. First ballot Hall of Famer, Ernie Banks. Again, it's football Hall of Famers and such here. We got 99 SP Authentic. This is a first ballot guy, Champ Bailey. I'm numbered out of 1999. I thought this guy would get in this year. Also out of 1999, 99 SP Authentic Torrey Holt rookie. Excuse me. Some fat guy football. First ballot Hall of Famer Gene Upshaw in an 8 from 72. Mick Tinglehoff in a 7 from 64, Philadelphia. Back to an All-Star Cup. This one's a little bit bigger than that 11, right? 2000 Topps Carlos Beltran. It's actually him on this card, not Juan Lebron, or however you pronounce that. I'm really excited about this pickup. I bought a raw one of these for, I don't know, $5, $8 or something like that, and it just wasn't grade worthy. And this got listed at auction, and I got it for like $19. It is Pop 1, none higher, a gold prism from 95 Pacific, so you can't beat that. I was really excited with that one. Another random awesomeness that I just wanted in a PC. I've always liked this card and this mustache and everything else. Even pulled one of these out of 85 Topps box that I broke one time. It's in pretty good condition. I think you'd at least get a 9, but even a 9 or a 10 slabbed up, there's not a tremendous value there. So I never sent it in, and then I saw this one at auction, Tiffany version, which holds a little better, and man, it presents well. Great looking card. So I'm happy to have that one in the random awesomeness PC. A little bit of random awesomeness, but also I am slowly inching my way to having a small hockey PC. Watched a lot of hockey over the years. I was big into it as a teenager. Went to a lot of Capitals games back as a kid. I've got my card listing down to about 25 or 30 hockey cards that I would put in that PC. So nothing extravagant, but obviously some key cards. But as I was hunting around, because Gordie Howe's Parkhurst rookie's out of the question. The hockey PC ain't going to have that much money invested into it. I found this one along the way. He's got some cool looking cards, but I thought this one was neat with Mr. Hockey from 71 O-Pee-Chee. Says retirement special, but he did not retire. He went off to another league and then came back. So he played about another decade after this card came out. So pretty cool. I'm excited with this. Look at this thing. Look at all the sparkles. I can't believe I got it for the price that I did, to be honest with you, because these have been going bonkers lately. But PSA 9, which is all I'm looking for, because that's the collector grade. I'm not investing in the 10s, because I just love these cards for display and nostalgia and everything else. So the Atomic from 96 Bowman's Best, Jerry Rice. Fred Warner. This was an upgrade from a Facebook Niners guy. I submitted a 9. He got a 10 for Pop 1, and then for whatever reason wasn't sticking to these. So he sold it. I picked this one up in a deal, package deal with this one as well. This one is, I believe, Pop 2. I got a 9 on mine as well. So nice upgrades, because when you're doing sets, and I'm doing his rookie set, because he's already an all-time great, but it will definitely be one of the all-time greats when he's done for the Niners. Switching from a 9 to especially a Pop 1, 10, or low Pop, that turns into an 11 or 12 grade on the registry calculations there. So happy with that. 03 SP Authentic out of 2200, Troy Polamalu rookie. This is the Hall of Fame rookie card for him. I had been looking at a 9 for a really long time, and everybody wanted so much money for the 9s that I just said, screw it, I'm going to buy the 10 then, because the difference wasn't that big, and it didn't make any sense for what they were asking for the 9s. First ballot Hall of Famer Jason Taylor, 97 SP Authentic. That one doesn't come up too often. Some more fat guy football. Bob Brown, Hall of Fame, PSA 7 from 66 Philadelphia. Just a simple rookie registry addition for Navarro Bowman. I think that's Pop 7. And then this year's Brock Purdy base slabbed up in PSA 10. So those are the slabs and things. And then I did pick up a box 97 Pinnacle Action Packed for some nostalgia reasons to open it. So that is what I got for you. 3 months worth of goodness there. Thanks for watching, and I believe I alluded to it, but I do have a PSA sub to reveal to you guys. That'll probably happen in a week or so. So stay tuned for that. And until next time, later.